On my phone, I have several password-protected archive files that I haven't been able to open because I no longer remember the password. After launching the app, the first thing that appears is a loading screen with a progress indicator while the application prepares its tools. Once initialization finishes, the main dashboard opens, displaying a variety of archive management and recovery features. To get started, tap Browse Storage and locate the encrypted archive you want to analyze. This opens the device's file manager, where all compatible archive files are listed. Select the desired archive and confirm your choice. The application then reads the file and displays its basic information. Next, tap Start Analysis to begin examining the archive. During this stage, the app scans the archive structure and gathers technical information required for the analysis. When the scan is complete, a summary screen appears showing the archive details along with an estimated recovery assessment. To continue, tap Proceed to Recovery. The next screen lets you choose a recovery method. Several options are available. We'll use hybrid mode because it combines multiple search strategies. Below that, open the character set menu and choose all characters. Then configure the password length by setting the minimum value to 4 characters and the maximum value to 12 before moving on. Press Next to open the General Settings page. Here, enable the available toggle options, including GPU acceleration, batch mode, rainbow tables, hash analyzer, and attribute archive set. Below, select the remaining recovery checkboxes, encryption, saved passwords, and low battery mode. Once you've finished, tap Next to open the attack mode screen. The advanced settings page then opens, allowing you to configure additional dictionary options. Select the mixed dictionary mode and continue. Before continuing, activate the remaining archive validation options. Turn on Create SFX Archive and use Blake2 file checksum. After completing the configuration, tap Start Recovery to begin the process. The recovery engine now begins processing the encrypted archive. At the top of the screen, a circular progress indicator updates continuously to show the current progress. Meanwhile, the console panel displays live activity, including archive detection, loading recovery data, preparing the processing engine, generating password combinations, and testing possible passwords throughout the session. Failed attempts are highlighted while the application continues checking additional password candidates. At the bottom of the screen, pause and cancel controls remain available in case you need to stop or suspend the recovery process. Alright, this part takes a bit of time, so I am just going to speed this part up while the system processes everything. Nothing you need to focus on right now. Let's jump straight to the result. As processing continues, the application keeps evaluating additional password combinations while updating the live statistics, including attempts per second, estimated progress, and other recovery information. The console continues refreshing with detailed activity as the recovery engine works through the remaining possibilities. Alright, this part takes a bit of time, so I am just going to speed this part up while the system processes everything. Nothing you need to focus on right now. Let's jump straight to the result. Eventually, the recovery completes successfully, and a confirmation screen appears indicating that the password has been recovered. The recovered password is displayed on the screen, along with an option to reveal or hide it whenever needed. Now let's verify the result. Return to the archive application and open the folder where the encrypted archive is stored. Select the archive and choose the extraction option. When prompted, enter the recovered password from the previous step and confirm. If everything is correct, the archive opens successfully, and the files are extracted without any issues.